Hi dear friends, this is Virendra dear. In this early morning, my mind is very much activated. It is supercharged with noble ideals, and I have made a promise that every morning I will dwell on certain important aspect of life, which will lead you from darkness to light, from mortality to immortality, and from failure to success. Today, in this morning, it is my proud privilege to share with you the thoughts on failures. You know, success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint in the clouds of doubt. You never can tell how close you are. You may be very near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight. When you are hardest hit, it is when things go very tough that you must not quit. Beloved friends, if you want really success, you have to be ready to fail several times, because failures are the steps in the ladder towards success. Every failure brings with it some experience. Some adversities will come to you, but all these temporary defeats, failures, adversities, misfortune, they bring some valuable advantages and some lessons to learn. So if you really improve upon your plan, which has not yielded you the desired result, you will be having more practical, intelligent plan, and you will be failing very less. Failures are inevitable. Any great man who achieved success, they have failed and failed and failed, but they never yield, they never gave up, they never quit. And they learn lessons from such failures. Failure is a trickster which derives great pleasure to cut you off from the right opportunity when you are likely to get success. But opportunities are also there. It is also having a sly habit to entering from the back door and sometimes coming in the forms of failures, defeats, adversities and misfortune. And so you will not recognize that behind every failure, every temporary defeats, misfortune, adversities, is hidden the great treasure of your success. So never mind failures. Who never failed, he has done nothing in his life. Who never have rest in life, he has simply avoided suffering, sorrows, grief, adversities and misfortune, but he can never be considered a great man. So beloved friends, now I will focus my camera to me and talk to you face to face. I was just showing you the beautiful nature where I am just standing and talking to you. Beloved friends, failures are mainly because of the fact that you have weakness. Your plans are not very accurate. You have to improve upon your plan. You have to go to the drawing room and you have to again redesign your blueprints. Improve upon it, and then you will see that you will be successful. But only one thing is that you have never to quit or you have never to give up. If you remember the history, the greatest inventor of all time, Sir Thomas Alva Edison, failed and failed several times, 1,000 times. And Dr. Napoleon Hill said he failed 10,000 times and more when he was trying to discover the electric incandescent light bulb, the moving picture machine and talking machine. And when Dr. Napoleon Hill asked Edison, he said the procedures were not right. Every procedure has to be improved upon, and new ideas, new ways have to be found. And you have to strive to seek to find the different new things to try so that you can invent and discover. So you learn the lessons from this, beloved friends. And once Dr. Napoleon interviewed the most successful people in America. They all were unanimous in one thing, that the greatest failure and defeats of their life was just one step beyond they succeeded. So never mind failures. Failures are nothing but only temporary defeats. Have the courage, have the power of will. Keep your personal initiative and positive mental attitude, inspiring you and motivating you to move forward, because you are an equal temper of heroic heart. Though maybe little tired, but still you are energetic and enthusiastic to strive and fight. Fight and struggle patiently and persevere persistently, so that you can be getting what you have desired and dreamed. That is very, very inevitable. And you have never to mind any such sorts of falls, failures, because you may conquer if you continue your journey towards your goal. And these failures you have to take as reverses, which God has planned for you to make you a Superman, to test you for the appropriate thing. Because if you are trying for great things, the great things require great courage, great conviction, great personality, thine willpower, and so. James Allen tell you a beautiful line in the form of poem. You will be what you will to be. Let failure find its false content in the poor world environment, but its spirit is constant is free. It masters times, it conquers a space, it cows the boastful trickster chance, it beats the tyrant circumstance and crown and fill with a servant place. Beloved friends, the human will that forces sin, the offspring of a deathless soul, can hew a way to any goal. The walls of granite intervene. The walls of granite, that is basically the obstacles, the impediments, the hurdles, the misfortune, the adversities, the reverses, the opposition, the failures. So, you have to be very determined, courageous, bold, tolerant and patient, because your willpower will come for your rescue. The power of will can make you a giant. Your determination, your fearlessness, because you never allow fear and doubt to haunt your mind. You never procrastinate. You never get discouraged and disappointed, because you always know if you have overcome fear and doubts and frustration and hesitation and discouragement and procrastination, you have got insurance against failure. A great man never fails. If you have faith and if you are patiently struggling and striving and seeking different new ways and means, you are bound to be successful in life. But one warning is there. Be not impatient in delay, but wait. And as one who understands, when his spirit rises and commands, the gods are ready to obey, beloved friends. Because God has a testing plan for you. And once you have undergone these tests and came out flying color, you will be astonished that you will be rewarded, awarded, compensated much more extravagantly and amplified way, beyond your imaginations and beyond your thinking power. where those great things were hidden when the time of your struggle. So be very patient, and you will be achieving your dreams, realizing your vision, becoming a person of your dream. Maybe it takes some time, but you never quit, you never give up, you never surrender. You are bound to be great, successful, and failures are just a part of success. So keep on fighting against all the odds, against the reverses. These are very, very important in life. And once you have failed in some of the adventure, you should see that another opportunity will come to you. And then Walter Mellon will really encourage you by his poem, Opportunity. He says very strongly that opportunity will keep on coming repeatedly to you, but you have to be ready to grab opportunity. And it is never too late that you cannot attain and become what you want to be and what you dream and desire to be. If you have really a burning desire, a consuming obsession of your life to attain certain great success, you will be really crowned with success. So hear this beautiful poem. They do me wrong who say I come no more. For every day I knock your door and bid you rise and fight and win. Let me repeat. They do me wrong who say I come no more. When I knock and fail to find you in, for every day I stand outside your door and bid you rise and fight to win. Well not for the precious chance passed away, weep not for the golden ages on the wane. For each night I burn the record of the day, and at sunrise every soul is born again. Dost thou behold yourself? Dost thou behold yourself? Lost you saw August? Dost thou reel from righteous retribution blow? Then turn from the blotted ashes of the past and find the future pages white as snow. Art thou a mourner? Rise thee from the spell. Art thou a sinner? Sin may be forgiven. Each night I burn the record of the day, and every sunrise a new soul is born. Laugh like a boy at the splendors that is sped. To vanish joy be blind, deaf and dumb. My judgment seal the dead past with its dead, and never bid a moment yet to come. Though deep in mire, wring not that hands and weep. I lend my arm to all who say I can. No shame-faced ever sank so deep that he may not rise and be again a man. Beloved friends, this great poem, Opportunity by Walter Mellon, will really inspire you and make you patiently struggle, persistently demanding from yourself the best which is just latently hidden in you, because you can do it if you believe you can. You have been blessed with the power of your brain. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can really achieve for you. So never mind failures. Be very wise, fight it out. Find different new ways to succeed. And failures, as Dr. Napoleon Hill described, are mainly because of the two reasons. The first is that your plan has failed. You never fail. Your plan may be fallacious. impractical plan, not intelligent plan. So work out on your plan to improve it. And second cause of failure is that the mediocres, the majority of the person, at the first sight of oppositions and reverses, they become so much of discouraged and disappointed. They lose their all hopes, faith, belief, confidence, and they quit. So if you are one such great man who is not bothered about granite wall, reverses, oppositions, and who is ready to improve upon his plan like addition did, you will never fail. Failures are the steps leading towards the success. They are the stepping stones in the ladder of success. This is very, very important. And that's why Napoleon Hill put one clause: learning lessons from failures, defeats, adversities, and misfortune. Those who have this courage to learn, they can be really successful person. But be very wise. If you are really very smart, you will plan so well that you will never fail. That is also possible. Your intelligent plan and your courage will always motivate you to succeed fast as possible. Because Shakespeare is also warning you. There is a tide in the affairs of man who is taken as a flood, leads on to fortune. Omitted all the voyages of their life, they are bound in shallows and miseries. On such full seas we are all afloat. We must take the current when it serves, or we lose our venture. Beloved friends, be very wise, be very intelligent, be very sincere, be on guard, vigilant, and then you will have nothing in your life which can be failure, defeats, adversities, and misfortune. You will tread down all such kind of reverses with iron will power, and you will have only victory, victory, victory to you, because you are the master of your fate and you are the captain of your soul. By virtue of the fact that you are having absolute control in your thought, and your thought is always positive, always optimistic, you always see the sunny side of your life. So there is nothing like gloom, darkness, failure, defeats, adversities. They are just the other side of the life. Beloved friends, but you should have a burning desire. But for a burning desire, you cannot attain your goal. And if you really remember the last line of the chapter, desire, what Dr. Napoleon Hill wrote, remember it, I remind you, through some strange and powerful principle of mental chemistry. Through some strange and powerful principle of mental chemistry, nature wraps up in the impulse of desire that something which recognizes no such word as impossible and accepts no such reality as failure. There is nothing failure. It is just the other side of the success. And always remind yourself, Asger Albert Guest, don't you quit, last line. Success is failure turned inside out. The silver tint in the cloud of doubt. You can never tell how close you are. You may be very near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight when the hardest hit. It is when things seem so tough that you must not quit. A quitter can never win. A winner never quits. And you are a winner. When you are up against trouble, meet it squarely face to face. Lift your chin and set your shoulders and plant your feet and take a breath. When it's vain to try to dodge it, do the best that you can do. You may fail, but you may conquer, see it through. Black may be the clouds about you, and your future may seem grim, but never let your nerves desert you. Make yourself in fighting trim. When the worst is bound to happen, despite all that you can do, running from failures will not save you, see it through. Even hope may seem but futile, and with troubles you are beset, but remember you are facing what the others great men have met. You may fail or fall, but fall still fighting. Never give up whatever you do. Eyes front and head high to the finish. See it through. You are victorious. You are conqueror. They who believe they can conquer, they only conquer. And you are a conqueror. You are a winner. Because you always see the darker side as the past and only the brighter side at your future. Learn lessons from all the failures and make a stepping stones over it. Success is yours because you are a lion-hearted brave man. You are victorious, you are a conqueror. Your faith is your strength. Your patience is your really power. Your self-discipline, mind and control and directed. Mind is your another strength. Your calm and serene state of mind is really your power which inspires you to continue your journey. And your firmness of thought that you will be successful is really your mastery. You are great. You are wonderful. You are successful. In your life, there is only success, victory, greatness, and nothing other than only these things. Because you look at the brighter side of your life. Thank you very much. Keep on fighting. Keep on striving, seeking and finding your success and goal of life. And you will get it because you deserve it. Thank you.